D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to another episode. So with the first episodes of Young Justice Outsiders dropping, and with Titans wrapping up this past year, I thought I'd take some time to break down the DC Universe streaming service original TV series that are going to be dropping this year. Now, of course, we have Young Justice Outsiders, and that has already premiered, and it will continue for the first half, and then I believe the second half of the season will continue after Doom Patrol, which we'll talk about in just a second. But like the rest of you, I personally have been waiting for Young Justice Outsiders forever now, and I can't wait to see this whole season. So then, like I said, the next show I want to talk about is Doom Patrol, and this is an upcoming series that is set to premiere on February 15th. Now, the teaser trailer for this one has already dropped, and I personally didn't think it was that great, but it was okay. I mean, it was just a teaser trailer for the show. And we did see the Doom Patrol make their TV debut on the series Titans, and I personally didn't think that episode was the best episode, but it wasn't bad. It was all right. It just was, you know, it wasn't enough to really get involved. I don't know. It was fine. It was fine. So this is set after the events of Titans, and the Doom Patrol, consisting of Robot Man, Negative Man, Elasti-Woman, and Crazy Jane, and led by Dr. Niles Calder, the Chief, receive a mission from Cyborg that they cannot ignore and will change their lives. Now, this is starring April Bowlby. Don't get upset with me, I pronounce names wrong. April Bowlby as Rita Farr, or Elasti-Woman. Diane Guerrero as Kay Chalice, or Crazy Jane. Jovian Wade as Victor Stone / Cyborg. Now, I personally really don't care for the look of Cyborg in this. It looks very, like, CW-ish to me. Like, it just looks like they took a thing and put it right on his head, on that part of his head. And I personally don't like the look of it, but maybe it'll change my mind when we see the show. And then, of course, we have Brendan Fraser and Riley Shanahan as Clifford Cliff Steele / Robot Man. And Brendan Fraser will do the voice, and then the Riley Shanahan will do the, he'll put the actual suit on and do all the other stuff. And then we have Timothy Dalton as Dr. Niles Calder, the Chief. Now, he wasn't in the Doom Patrol episode of Titans. I can't remember the name of the actor, but he was a Hispanic actor in the Titans show, and I personally enjoyed him, and I thought that would be a great step forward as far as representation, and I'm super bummed that they didn't keep him on. And then we have Matt Boomer and Matthew Zuck as Larry Traynor, Negative Man, and again there Matt Boomer will do the voice, and then the Matthew Zuck will do the like physical stuff. And then last we have a cast, and that is Alan Tudyk. I like Alan Tudyk, he's so cool. As Eric Morden, or Mr. Nobody. And I personally don't know that much about Mr. Nobody as far as a villain goes, but he is a villain, and I'm assuming he's just going to play the villain for the whole season. So then, the next show we have coming up will be Swamp Thing, and that's coming in May. The premise of that is that Abby Arcane returns home to Houma, Louisiana, to investigate a deadly swamp-borne virus, where she develops a bond with scientist Alec Holland. After Holland tragically dies, Arcane discovers the mysteries of the swamp, and that Holland may not be dead after all. Now, this show is starring Andy Bean and Derek Mears as Alec Holland / the Swamp Thing. And then Crystal Reed as Abby Arcane, and she is a CDC agent or whatnot, and that's why she's there to just check out the virus. And then, of course, Andy Bean's character, the Alec Holland, he becomes Swamp Thing. So then, after that, we have Maria Steen, and she's playing Liz Tremaine. And then we have Gerald Prescott as Madame Xanadu. Now, I have to admit, I'm happy that Madame Xanadu is making a live-action appearance in here, but I have to admit, Gerald Prescott is not who I would have cast. I mean, first off, I think she's a little too old to play the character, and personally, I thought they would have cast a Middle Eastern woman, or someone from that region. I thought that that would have been a great opportunity for representation, and also to show that Middle Easterns can be play something besides a terrorist. They can play actually a good guy. And then, of course, if you know Madame Xanadu, she is actually a magic wielder, and she's quite powerful in the DC universe. I personally like her as a character, and I think that she's really great. And then Will Patton is playing Avery Sunderland. And then we have Virginia Madsen, as Maria Sutherland, and they're a couple. And then we have Henderson Wade as Matt Cable, and Kevin Durand as Jason Woodrow, also known as Floronic Man. And that is, I'm assuming, will be the bad guy. Floronic Man is a bad guy. And I mean, I think that he's a good bad guy for this show. Just because Swamp Thing is, has to do with that. And I wonder if they're going to talk about the green in this show. So, next we have Stargirl is set to premiere in 2019. And not much is known about this show, but we do know some of the cast and the characters that will be in the show. Such as, we have Breck Bassiger as Courtney Whitmore / Stargirl. And then we have Angelica Washington, and they haven't said what character she's going to play. Also, we have Yvette Morel, Christopher James Baker, and they have not said who these three people will be playing, but they have cast them. They haven't cast the roles of Pat Dugan / Stripe, and they haven't cast Barbara Whitmore. Now, they have cast Joel McHale as Sylvester Pemberton, aka Star Spangled Kid, Henry Thomas as Charles McGander, Dr. Midnight, that's Elliot from E.T. They've cast Lou Ferrigno Jr. as Rex Tyler, the Hour Man, and Brian Stapeth as Ted Grant / Wildcat. And I think this is great because it is the Justice Society of America, and it would be so great to see them. I always love seeing teams come in. And then for the last show to mention is also an animated movie, and that is Harley Quinn, and that's the only other animated TV show on the list of original programming for the DC streaming service. Now, Harley Quinn follows Harley Quinn's adventures after she breaks up with the Joker, including receiving help from Poison Ivy and others to become a member of the Legion of Doom. Now, I think that sounds great. I love the Legion of Doom, and this show is starring the voices of Kaylee Cuoco as Dr. Harley Quinzel / Harley Quinn, Lake Bell as Dr. Pamela Isley / Poison Ivy, Dedrich Bader as Bruce Wayne / Batman, Alan Tudyk, again, love Alan Tudyk, as Joker, Ron Funches, J.B. Smooth, Jason Alexander, Wanda Sykes, Giancarlo Esposito, I don't know how to say his name, I like him though a lot, Natalie Morales, Jim Rash, Tony Hale. Those people all have roles in them. They just haven't said who they'll be playing yet, and I am quite excited to see who they're going to play. I mean, Wanda Sykes is so great. She has such a great voice. I wonder who she's going to be. And then, of course, they have Christopher Maloney as Commissioner James Gordon, and Rahal Kaldi as Dr. Jonathan Crane / the Scarecrow. Sorry if I mispronounce some of these names. I apologize. I'm not really good at that. But so tell me, what do you guys think of all these original shows headed to the DC universe, and are you guys members? Now, me personally, I signed up for the annual membership, so I am going to be watching these shows because I paid for them already. And what do you guys think of this lineup? And are you interested in paying for this DC streaming service? Okay, of course, always sound off in the comment section down below. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, and I will check you guys later. Bye. Hey nerds, if you like this video, go ahead and click that deep what icon and subscribe. And if you like this video, join me every Thursday where you can check out ranks and reviews, videos just like this.